everybody, how's it going? I've come out for a little Monday evening spin with Alex, who's just behind the camera. You can possibly hear his drone up in the sky. His phone battery's just died, and he's now trying to charge it on a power bank. I need a memory bank. On a power bank, in the hope that he can land it. He's taking some beautiful clips. Whether or not you'll ever get to see them, I have no idea. The significance of this ride is it's Alex's preparation before his Pan Celtic Race, which starts this Sunday, so the day this video goes out. 2,600 kilometres, starts in Wales, goes across into Ireland, and then comes back into Wales at the other end of the ride, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, two and a bit thousand kilometres later, and then we have another 100k or so from Holyhead to Llandudno around the Great Orme.
Makes it sound so simple. Alex did the Pan Celtic Race last year, his first ever ultra endurance event, and he finished 6th. This year he's going back with a little bit more knowledge, a little bit more experience, and I'm excited for him. I'm not quite sure how Alex feels, but we'll find out in a second. Whether the drone survives or not, it's a beautiful evening, Alex.
And I'm ruining it for everyone else by flying a drone.
There we go, look at this. Happy?
Relieved.
Alex's bike, fully laden up, ready to go. We'll get him to talk us through everything in a second, shall we?
Yeah, this is my bike. It's the same bike I use for everything else, including time trialling. My time trial bike is this bike, less the bags. But essentially, I keep my sleeping stuff in here. The race, you've got to have high-vis harness to wear at night. So I wrap that around my saddlebag, to hold on my rain jacket, but also just makes me more visible in the day. And then in here is like my daytime essentials. My tools are on this side, and then all my other bits and pieces that I need during the day: battery banks, battery packs, my little backpack for when I need to get some more food and carry it for 100k or so, and yeah, everything else. And then in these front two bags, I'll just be stuffing full of food because we're going to some pretty remote parts of Ireland, so I'm well aware that there might be 100 or 200 kilometres where the only shop is a little post office that's open from 10 AM until about 4 PM or something like that, and I'll be passing at the early hours of the morning. So that is essentially my little get up. But up front I've got a pretty bright little magic shine light hanging off the front there. That'll do 3,500 lumens, but I'll probably run it around about 800 just so the battery lasts and sees me through a couple of nights. And yeah, obviously I've got some lovely alt wheels, which are set up tubeless. I've got GP5000s on. Yeah, I've got a 45 deep at the front, 28mm wide, and then at the back again 28mm wide and 58mm deep. So nice and wide, kind of optimised for a 28mm tyre. So yeah, it should be reasonably comfortable. If the roads in Ireland are anything like they are here in Cornwall, it'll be silky smooth.
Right, you've hopefully met Alex before on these videos.
Hello, if you haven't.
If you haven't, indeed, hello. I ride with Alex a lot. Alex has a lot to do with the alt wheels, which he's just mentioned, which is why I use the alt wheels as well. Alex, it just baffles me, is the only way I can really say it, because what he's about to do and what he's done before is so far outside of the cycling world that I know and understand. I can't really even begin to comprehend what you're about to do, and I find it fascinating. To the point that when we went to Surrey a few weeks ago, was it 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, for the first LCCC ride out, Alex rode from Exeter, where Micah and I dropped him off, rode through the night up to Surrey, did the ride with us, and then set off on the way home as well. All within the space of less than 24 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, how many kilometres did you do?
About 470, non-stop.
Through the night.
Rode through the night.
And then you didn't really get dropped on the ride, even when we were going as hard as we could. It was only towards the end.
Yeah, well, it was the climbs. I didn't have the legs for the climbs, and everyone else is fresh. Give me fresh legs, and I'll challenge any of you at Box Hill.
Hopefully Alex is in focus. I'm learning to use this. Does it look like you're in focus to me?
I don't know. Yeah, it does, but out of focus works for me.
Yeah.
At least my hair at the moment.
We'll try and film stuff in focus. If it's out of focus, then At least we tried. We've got audio.
You
That's a
can hear us,
start.
yeah.
Be like a podcast, a really bad one. Alex, are you tempted to do to your bike what I've done to mine?
No. Although I am admiring it and thinking that would make off-road bits much easier, but at the same time, I've actually done quite a lot of off-roading with slick road tyres, so I think I'll feel right. Although I am actually without a gravel bike, so actually that's not a bad shout. Maybe I will do it.
I'm going to show you exactly what I mean right now. I want to know what you think of what I've done to my bike. Do you think it's an improvement, or have I destroyed what is a beautiful road bike? When I first received this bike, I was told that it would fit gravel tyres. I then in the winter saw someone in France riding one for cyclocross races. I've popped some 35mm Continental Terra Speed. Yep, Terra Speed tyres in my road bike. And I've taken it off-road, and it's quite exciting. I quite enjoy it. I said to Alex earlier, look, I can go off-road now, and Alex subsequently decided he would follow me off-road, which kind of took away my little bit of fun. But
I did almost stack it though, because I had to take the corner quite late.
and you're laden with loads of luggage,
That's true.
which makes a big difference. But I love it. I think it rides really nicely. It's very smooth. When you have 30 psi and big volume tyres, it's going to be smooth, isn't it? But it's nice. I'm going to use it for a little bit longer like this. I think it's just a little bit entertaining. The roads in Cornwall get busy in the summer, so it's a nice way of going out on a road ride, and if the roads really are busy, I can just change the sort of ride that I'm doing halfway through. We're going to watch, well no, we're not going to watch the sunset, but we're going to enjoy the sun almost setting.
Yeah, it's been a gorgeous day.
Alex, is there a way we can follow you through the event?
Yes, if you go to PanCelticRace.com, there'll be live tracking there. Obviously my name's Alex Boswell. But yeah, you will be able to follow all the dots in the race there.
So Alex starts the race on Sunday. Sunday the 8th of July?
Sunday the 10th of July.
Sunday the 10th of July. That's how organised my life is. Sunday the 10th of July, and you're aiming to finish 2,600 kilometres by, or can you not say that based on your competitor? If someone tells one of your... How many people are doing the event?
There's almost 300 people doing it this year. I think it's probably the biggest event of its kind in the UK, now anyway. Yeah, it's pretty substantial. But there are two routes. There's the long route and the shorter route. The shorter route is, I think, about 1,500 kilometres off the top of my head, and that kind of gets around to Galway and then cuts across to Dublin from there, and then finishes. So it kind of leaves the long route early, whereas we go all the way up to Sligo, but not quite all the way up to Derry, and then cut across to Dublin.
It sounds so simple, Alex, when you explain it like that, but I'm truly in awe. Hopefully everyone watching the video can join me in wishing Alex the best of luck down below. And as Alex said before, if you'd like to follow his adventures on YouTube,
yeah, you can look me up, you can watch my training rides, just search my name, Alex Boswell.
I'm sure there'll be a ride report very soon.
Yeah.
Once you've recovered from a little bit of fatigue, and hopefully no numbness of the hands this year.
I should tell you what you could do. I have just submitted a ride story to the LCCC website about my first Pan Celtic experience last year. So hopefully that should be up in the next couple of days. You might want to read that.
I'll make sure it's up, and I'll drop a link in the description so you can read it. It's a proper read, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite long.
From what you told me,
Yeah.
You said it needed editing, but I said leave it because I think it's interesting for people to read exactly what went on.
Yeah, it was a big trip. So,
Alex, best of luck. I
Thank
look
you very
forward to following you on the dots as the event's going on, and we'll find out how it went afterwards.
yeah, should be good fun. Cheers, guys.
We're going to ride home before it does actually get dark because the light is fading pretty quickly. Alex behind the camera is now taking a picture of me, trying to hold a camera steady. I have a very shaky hand. I'm not blessed with the camera control that my wife has, unfortunately. Mike is very talented when it comes to holding a camera. I'm yet to possess that sort of skill. Let me know what you think about the tyres. I absolutely love having the weird option of gravel tyres on a road bike. It's not something that I think everyone should do, but I think it's a little bit of entertainment on the roads and the trails where we live this summer. Thank you very much for watching the video. We're going to head home, and I'll see you in the next one.